What's up, guys? Sorry. Back me is here, and today we got Spring Teenage Witch Season 2, Episode 13, Little Big Kraft. Okay, so right now, I have a drink in my hand. So if you hear me take a drink between the videos, that's why. Okay, so anyway, let's get on to this episode. Okay, this episode starts off with Sabrina and Sam the cat watching Hilda come back from her day from Principal Kraft. And he attempts to kiss her. Yeah, he really attempts to kiss her. And he attempts to kiss her, but decides not. She just magically makes his car roll down the street. And he kisses her, and she magically makes his car roll. And she's like, "Hey, isn't that your car rolling down the street?" And yeah. And then she comes in, and Sabrina and Sam the cat, not make fun of her, but try to use, recreate what they thought of her date or something, and yeah. And after the intro, Sabrina's like, "How'd your date with Principal Kraft go?" And yeah, Vice Principal Kraft. I keep calling him Principal Kraft, but his name is Vice Principal Kraft. So Vice Principal Kraft go, but she's like, he just took her to some place, and yeah, and we actually, when Zelda comes in saying Hilda's full name is Hildegard Antoinette Spellman, aka Hilda Tony Spellman. Yeah. So Principal Kraft. So Zelda's not Zelda confronts Sabrina. She's like, "Hey, did you use my lab or laptop or something?" And she's like, "Yeah." And she's like, "Why?" "To make hair mousses." And she's like, "No, you are allowed to use my lab." And yeah. But do they listen? No, because when Zelda said something, characters in the show don't listen to her, so yeah. Guys, you're gonna drink. And yeah. So Principal Kraft Libby is with Principal Kraft, and Principal Kraft saying, "Hey Libby, you and your cheerleaders get to go to France or Europe, and because the water fountain's not working at the school, Sabrina's like, "Hey, what about the people who just voted for the water fountain?" And he's like, I overruled them because cheerleaders are more important or something." Yeah. So yeah, and also Principal Kraft, there's this school trip that they're doing, and Principal Kraft will not allow them to he will not even allow them to laugh on this trip. So Sabrina, wanting to have some fun, wanting Principal Kraft to get into what the teenager really thinks, uses a spell, uses Zelda's lab that she kind of told them not to use to create a spell that so Mr. Kraft can be funner, and basically Sabrina tries to get him everywhere, but it doesn't work, and he takes her to his office, and he's like, "Why, Sabrina, are you following me every day?" And she's like, "Why are you following me to everywhere today?" She's like, "Because I like your smell." And basically, he puts her in detention for saying, he's like, "For wanting to smell me, you get detention." And I'm like, dude, you really put her in detention for wanting to smell your clone or something. And yeah, while he's away, she zaps away his detention books and detention papers, and he goes back to get them. So she puts a little of her spell. She puts a little of her spell thing, or a little like, what is it, her, potion, and once he drinks it, he becomes a rockin' dude. Right, but a funner person. And yeah, so basically, he becomes a funner person, but as he becomes a funner person, he begins to, like, lose all of responsibility of school, and even doesn't like Libby, which Libby's awful, but yeah, so yeah, so because he's no fun, because he's funner, but he keeps downgrading to a child mode, and because of that, he forgets to buy food, forgets to buy the water, the electric bill, and basically, yeah. So, and yeah, and they go on a date again. Basically, go on a date again. Two dates this time, and and basically, and basically, and basically, basically, Sabrina tries to convince him to turn back normal. So, so I thought that her telling Zelda would get Zelda mad at her, but it doesn't. So they turn back normal. They turn back normal with a little spell juice and turn him back normal and turn him back into the Libby supporter he is, and or the non-fun guy he is, and basically because Sabrina, when she put the spell in, she was supposed to use, when she did it the first time, she was supposed to use a different, when she was making fun of her. She wasn't supposed to use caffeine, so that's why he was downgrading to a child, because she used caffeine in the spell because he used iced tea. So basically, yeah. So yeah. So yeah. So, and basically, he asks her on their date. She says yes, and yeah, and he gives Libby tickets, and then they spray, and Sabrina uses her magic to spray the water fountain on him, ending the episode. Okay, so this episode was a really good one. I really enjoyed it. It was a really good one. Had my juice drinking very cereal. So yeah, so like, comment, subscribe. I hope you guys have a wonderful afternoon. I'll see you next Sabrina Teenage Witch Reviews.